Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So you guys know this is actually my first sit down video. I never really do like you can see from my channel I have previously uploaded like personal travel vlogs, but I thought I wanted to do like a sit down video of as the title suggested, the LV Vanity PM and the Nice Mini comparison, just because I happen to have these both and I know that this is relatively new and popular, and this is, I think, it's quite popular too. So I just happen to have both, and I want to give my 2 cents to the community who might want to see what's the difference, because they are quite similar but price wise they're quite different. So excuse me if like I'm really new to this. So anyway, let's get started. So I want to get started with just going through the specs of the 2 bags. First of all, this is the Nice Mini. This one came out, I think, end of 2019, so October, November, December 2019. And I actually told my brother to get this for me in London. So he got it in the LV Louis Vuitton store in Sloane Square or Sloane Street, and then he paid £460 for this, and as of today when I checked, it is £570. So I think that's what they normally do with the multi-pochette as well. They do increase the price if the item is like relatively popular. So the specs wise, I'm just reading off my notebook here. The length is 20 centimeters by 13.5 centimeters, and then the depth is approximately 12 centimeters. So, you know, I never had the Nice BB before, but this is the Nice Mini, just because I saw Song Style wearing the Nice BB and I think it looks cool, but it's a little bit too big for me because I'm quite petite. So this one is the Nice Mini, and this one is should be relatively in their classic accessories line. You can see that on top it has a natural cowhide leather trimming, okay, and then there's like a natural cowhide leather here. The two zipper pulls are more of a matte gold, and then as you open it, you can see inside it has a washable lining. I think that's what you call. I currently have the so I keep looking at the viewfinder. I currently have the Samorga bag insert, just because I feel like it gives a little bit more structure to the bag. However, without it, there is a tab. This is made in Italy with some stains in here, and then there's a pocket at the back. So with the Samorga, this one, that one I chose, actually fits very snugly. Like all of their back inserts fit really nicely, and there's a Velcro bit here so you can take it off if you want to use it as a handbag. But if you want to use it as a vanity travel case, then obviously you can kind of section things out like that, so which I really like. Otherwise, the bottom, there's no feet, nothing, and the only way you may carry it, let me zip it back up, it's just by the handle like that. But of course, I saw a lot of people wearing it, like putting a straps over it and whatnot, but this is how you would carry it. So this is the Nice Mini. So the next one would be the Vanity PM. So this one actually launched in the spring and summer 2020 runway show. So I think it should be a runway limited edition piece. Size wise, this one is 19 in terms of length, 13 in height, and then 11 centimeters in depth. So approximately 1 centimeter smaller than the Nice Mini. But however, the price, I actually got this like 2 days after it was launched, and I got it in the Louis Vuitton Leeds store. This I paid £1,560, and I was able to get a tax refund because I was traveling in the UK, and I can get a tax refund of approximately £199. However, I checked yesterday online and it currently retails for £1,610. So again, price increase because maybe due to its popularity, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Why don't they just price it right the first time? But anyway, details wise, you can see in this bag there is a reverse monogram, and then there's a monogram here, and then reverse monogram at the bottom. This bit here is a treated, so you can see it is black calfskin leather trim. There is a key fob pouch. The leather tab has a leather tab and a very shiny, much shinier gold hardware. There are 4 feet at the bottom with LV embossed in it, and then there's a strap. I'll put all the details below, or the links below, so you can read more about it. But there's a beautiful strap that you can crossbody or put it on your side. But it has a zipper tab on the side for you. Again, very beautiful with LV tab. And then inside it is a microfiber lining. So let me open it up. It has a black microfiber lining. It comes with a gold lock. Beautiful gold lock. And the compartment wise, I think there's only one kind of like a small card slot behind it. So this is the Vanity PM. So now I'm going to talk about some of the pros and cons, or my thoughts on each bag. So for the Vanity PM, I have it for approximately like a week or so, and I think for its price, for what you get, I think it is quite nice because you get this beautiful strap. The strap is gorgeous and it's detachable, so meaning you can, you know, wear it without it. Just hold it like this. I think I would insert some mod shots if I have time. And of course this strap, you can definitely use it on, like, I tried it on the multi-pochette and it looks gorgeous with it. Just gives it a whole different vibe because it's not just a gold metal chain, but it has, like, as you can see, some leather running through it, and it is weighty, so it's not some very lightweight chain. And so this itself, I think it's beautifully chosen, I would say. Otherwise, you also have the key fob pouch, which you don't have to have it on, but I think for the amount of leather details that I have, leather piping, a leather key fob, leather handles, leather tab, and a beautiful microfiber lining with reverse and monogram on its own, I think it is a very unique piece. If you're looking for like a vanity case but you're not quite fond of the knees mini, I think this piece is something that you can think about getting. So I'm going to show you what it fits inside. But you can see it fits very nicely inside, and it definitely zips up, and you can definitely put more if you happen to bring a lot more with you, but I would say it fits quite nicely. So now for the knees mini, I actually used this out quite a few times, and I've used it as a travel vanity case as well, and I really like it. Just because it does fit quite a lot, especially when it comes to like perfume bottles or skincare that I want to have it standing up, and this back insert really helps to help me what is that word? Like compartmentalize everything. Sorry, I can't think of that word right now. So now I'm going to compare the two bags that I have. So what I like about the Nice Mini is actually I can definitely use it as a handbag or as a travel accessory, because you can see that it lays flat on top, and if I pack it into like my keypaw or my luggages, it fits very nicely. Whereas if you have the Vanity PM, you can see the handle, which is very nicely rigid, but you can't really fold it in. So when you pack it, you may have to be a little bit more careful with if you use it as like, if you're packing it the luggage and using it as a travel accessory. I think the main difference for these two bags is this one you can definitely only use it as a handbag, I think, and then this one you can have it as a handbag or as a travel accessory. Because with this, you can see that without any bag organizers, it is very squishy, okay? And then inside it is a microfiber lining, so it is not as wipeable or as durable as the washable lining that's in the Nice Mini. Price-wise, this is definitely quite affordable, I think, and this one is more exclusive. I would say it would only probably, if they don't like remake it, it will only be a limited edition piece. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a Nice or a vanity case from Louis Vuitton, but that you're not too fond of the Nice Mini look and you want to have something that's reverse monogram, a limited edition piece, then definitely Vanity PM. I think for the price, again, like I said, it comes with a strap and you can, you know, take this off, or you have the lock as well for what you get. The runway pieces are usually more well made in my opinion, and the details are much better. So yeah, I think if you don't have the Nice Mini, then, and if you don't totally love the look of the Nice Mini, then go for the Vanity PM. But I think what you need both, not necessarily, but I have both. I don't know. So you can see again the difference. Also, when I was talking about the sizes, I do notice that this one is actually much bigger. You might think like, okay, only 1 centimeter smaller, but actually you can see it's quite bigger, much bigger. So this is the front view, side view, the back, and then the other side, top, and the bottom. So you can see from the bottom, actually it has quite a significant size difference. But I mean, content wise, I don't think you will have to pack super differently. The amount that you pack for both would be quite similar. And otherwise, what else do I want to say? One more thing to notice, like I said just now, the Nice Mini has a very matte gold hardware. You can see actually their hardware is quite different. Let me see it. Sorry, it's a little bit bright, but you can see the color tone. The Vanity PM is much richer and shinier, whereas the Nice Mini is a little bit more matte and a little bit more yellow in color tone. But one con or negative point that I've noticed for both bags is that how they open, I can never open them with one hand. So when I was carrying my Nice Mini, I have to go out and about. I have to like sit it on the table and open it up, take my stuff, and then clumsily, you can see how I have to like hold it in like this. And then in order to have it closed to carry it around. Similar problem or issue that I had with the Vanity cases, I can never open it with one hand. However, I do find that if you do have the crossbody strap with you and you're wearing it, when you're wearing the crossbody strap or bag on around your body, you can leverage some of that, like you can kind of like have it leaning on your body in order to have it closed one arm, like by one hand, but you can see that's quite difficult. So this is what I find a little bit clumsy to work with, when you can see how it's difficult too. But otherwise also, I don't think this one leans that bad. I mean, once you have it on your body, it doesn't really lean forward, but otherwise that is, I think, one of the negatives when thinking of getting any vanity style handbags. So now I think I'm going to move on to the mod shots, but I hope that this video is useful. This is my first video of any like handbag reviews. I've watched a lot, but I don't know, I just never really got into filming videos. I would like to share some of my thoughts and share my collection as well. So if you like it, please let me know by liking this video, comment below, and I hope that this has been helpful for anyone who's considering either of these handbags. And with that said, I shall see you in my next video. Bye.